Hey guys, Trent at Black Horse Ranch. Don't you just like the sound of a nice fire? We're out in the shop today and we're getting ready for a big project that we're going to do. So we got the wood stove fired up. It's beginning of December, end of November. Today's Hillary's birthday, so happy birthday, Hillary. But you see behind me here, we have the 2007 GMC Yukon XL Denali. And this video is going to be about a Duramax swap. So we are going to take the engine out of this Denali and we're going to put a Duramax in there. And so my plan with these videos is to get information to anybody who's interested in doing it. There's a lot out on the internet, but putting everything together, it's not super easy. There's a lot of research that has to be done. So I want to make it easier for you people out there if you want to do this. So I'm going to do my best to give you videos, update videos, and also stuff that we're having to figure out. So we're just at the very beginning right now. There's a lot of stuff that we have to do. So I'll just kind of show you the rig. So there's the Denali, and the interior's in very good shape, and it actually still runs. It has about 190,000 on it, a little bit less. But we had trouble with the 6.2 liter, and it has some issues with the variable valve timing. And once you drive it for a while, the engine, if you're driving on the freeway or the highway for a while, as soon as you come to an idle at a stop sign or something, the engine dies because the timing stays advanced. So that's what our mechanics theory is. So let's go take a look at the Duramax, the donor, what we call. I'll take you to that. So here's the donor, what we call. So this is a 2006 GMC Sierra 2500. And this truck was wrecked, and so we got it for a good price. The engine has about 280,000 on it, has good oil pressure. The heads were done, the head gaskets I should say, and head studs were put in, and it's got a few other things that were updated. The downpipe, the up pipe, it's got an air dog on it, a fuel lift pump, and what else? New water pump, new turbo. So anyway, it's got some pretty good stuff on it. It has a lift kit, but this it rolled onto its side and onto the top up against a tree, and there was no damage done to the front clip, but most of the damage was done to the cab and the bed. As you can see there. So anyway, we're gonna sell parts off of this if anybody's interested at some point. But there's the beauty that's going into the other rig. So that's the donor, and you'll see more of that as we go along. So one of our big hurdles with this project that we already know about, and if you're familiar with doing a little bit of research on these projects, basically from about 2002 to 2007, early 2007, a lot of these vehicles are very plug and play. Just knowing the slight differences is all it really takes to get the swap done. In this case, we have a couple of hurdles. So the first one is the 2002 to early 2007 platform is called the GMT800 platform. That's also called the Classic. So that's the era of the Sierra that's outside, the donor. This Yukon behind us is a 2007, which is considered the GMT900 platform. So it's the new body style. It started around 2007 and a half and later. So usually they're considered 2008 vehicles. There's communication differences between the computer modules. between the 900 and the 800 platform. And so that is probably the biggest hurdle that I'm looking at overcoming. But other than that, we're also putting a Duramax into a 1500 platform. So a lot of times these conversions are done on 2500 Suburbans, or 3/4 ton Suburbans or 3/4 ton Yukon XLs. This is a 1500, so that's also another hurdle. But I have it on good authority that the running gear in this vehicle can handle the horsepower and torque of a Duramax. So we're going to go under that assumption right now, and it's possible we might end up switching out the running gear out of the donor into this. So I haven't researched that too far in yet, and how hard it is to swap out the differentials and the axles, and go from the 6 lug to the 8 lug, all that kind of stuff. So those are some of the big hurdles that we know of right off the top. I also didn't mention that we are swapping transmissions also. So the Allison 6-speed is coming out of the donor, and that's also a built transmission. As far as I know, it was a BD diesel built transmission, and then we're taking the 6-speed transmission out of the Yukon XL, so it'll go with the engine to a lucky buyer. So hope you stay with us, and we're gonna get plugging away on this project. It's definitely not our full-time job, so it'll be a long project, just like all our other stuff. Maybe a little. We have more of a priority on this, so maybe it won't take as long, but definitely a few months probably. So stay with us, and hopefully you get some useful information out of this.